let's talk about styles. You have a styles palette over here in your palettes. If you're not seeing it, you can go into the Windows menu and make sure that styles has a check mark by it. These are the default styles that are shipped with Photoshop. And so here I have a layer with just some plain old text on it and a white background. And I can click on the layer I'd like to apply a style to and just click on that particular style, and those layer effects will be added to it. Let's go through some of the pre-installed ones. You can see that they're pretty good, no pun. You not only have those, but you have quite a few other sets as well. So you can check on one of those and say, please append those. And you can see you've got quite a few there as well. To delete a style, you can just come up here and hit delete or rename, or you can even define a new style just by clicking in there. You have another spot here in the edit menu in the presets. You have a preset manager, and this is where all your brushes, swatches, gradients, styles, patterns, contours, custom shapes, and tools are kept. And so you can click on one or more. I'm going to hold my shift key down. I can delete those out of there. I can load a set of styles if I wish from here, so I can come in here and go to my downloads. If I've downloaded a style, I can hold my command key down and pick particular styles that I like and save a set of them somewhere. So that's a great place to be. So let's create our own style. I'm going to take these effects that I've applied and just drag it to the trash can. And you notice that one of those styles dropped our fill down to 56%. I'm going to take that back up to 100%. And let's just add some layer effects. I'm going to do a bevel and emboss. And I think I'll change that to black and multiply. I think I'll add a drop shadow to it. I think I'll come into the blending options and take the fill opacity down most of the way. This just reduces the opacity of the actual pixels on the layers, but not on the styles themselves. Let's do a color overlay. Let's put in a kind of a reddish one and tell it to go screen on that. Let's add a texture to it. So, okay, now I've got several layer effects applied. All I need to do to create a style is to come in here and say, I'd like to do a new style. I'd like to include the layer effects and the blending options, and just click OK. And there it is. So now I can just quit out of this layer, and I could quit Photoshop. I'm going to do a new file, and let me just draw a shape and then apply that style to it. So that's a style. So that's how to create a style, how to delete a style if you no longer want it, and so forth.